as always, joined by my good friend. For the better, what do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This defense for the Niners, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Stafford now to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run for the first time here with Kyren Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Called fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Now Stafford, and that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And this one is right through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Richardson to throw off play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. The big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. On first down, it's Stafford. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
A beautiful fake. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
He was brought down at his 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Stafford to his number 1 guy, Kupp, for a Los Angeles first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Kupp. Ambry Thomas up to make the play defensively. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 21.
Stafford going to give this to Akers. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going right back to Akers. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation. But I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker.
as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Back onto the field comes his offense, led by George Kittle. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October.
Difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball. All right, when guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them, they get scouting reports, they start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call because he's a known entity. See how they defend him going forward. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Richardson off the play fake. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Niners are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Richardson on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. There are none two plays that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. They go play action with Richardson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Back to the air with Richardson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Mecole Hardman, 32 yards. And the Niners will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Stafford. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to call the OC.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And this will be taken at the 13. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before half. A final shot before the half. Richardson. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with a visiting 49. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings his offense onto the field yet again. Creeping up on 1,000, could get there on this drive. So a challenge for him to do that, but also defensively, maybe a challenge for them to not allow that.
And that means probably kicking even more coverages to his side. What that really means is wherever he lines up, you will have a cornerback over in his area. Now instead of blitzing your linebacker, drop him into coverage. Instead of the safety dropping into regular coverage, that safety moves into that area try and discourage the quarterback from going to him. That means everyone else, win your routes. You've got an opportunity to catch passes now, too.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage. And
he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. And the previous drive put him up over 1,000 yards for the season. So now it's what you like to refer to, my friend, as gravy time, right?
It is. I mean, he's done it, right? He's accomplished the goal. So the good players, they relax a little, they bask in it. They think this is okay, we've done what we set out to do. The great players decide to push that number as high as they possibly can. I don't expect him to have any let-up in his game the rest of the way.
Great thing if you're on the opposite side. He's such a weapon. He just opens things up for the other guys around him.
Yeah, if you're the opposite receiver, you should expect a few passes to come your way too, because I've got to get coverage in his direction.
Throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Off play action, Richardson. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And they're going to speed things up here. Third and long for Richardson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield. And you just continue to harass the receivers, harass the quarterback, and maybe...
He's got a man, complete, 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Mecole Hardman halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Well, Charles, he's still a young single caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. L.A. readies for its next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 7, Stafford. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And he will find Atwell. That's complete. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. An extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. On 1st down, Richardson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. That's caught left side by Hardman. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Richardson to throw off play action. And this is incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Richardson looking to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Going for it on fourth. Richardson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. From the gun on third down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough. Underneath him, mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. There's Mecole Hardman as he brings this offense onto the field yet again. Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one? You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. But why is it in me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him. Richardson off the play fake. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aaron Donald in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Here's Richardson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Hold the ready.
Going for it on fourth. Here's Richardson. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 75 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a fifth straight victory. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. So now Stafford and the Rams down by 15. A minute 35 to go. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 two-point conversion mixed in there as well. Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's got long. His tight end complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, it's Stafford. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he...
It's caught inside the 25. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. That one looks like he'll throw here. Touchdown 49ers. Mecole Hardman, an 11-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Rams 19. Zane Gonzalez.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. L.A. set to take over again on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Stafford on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down. Throwing is Stafford. And this one is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
6 yards to go.
Again, it's Stafford. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So it's a win for the Niners here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their second-year quarterback.
Yeah, this was a game for the ages, wasn't it? 6 touchdown passes. Yeah, this offense running